Welcome, friends. Hello, wonderful viewers, and welcome back to our channel, Senior Health Secrets. I'm so glad you're here today. If you're over 65 and eager to boost your health, energy, and vitality, you're in the right place. Before we dive into the nuts you absolutely must eat, take a moment to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss our weekly tips and expert insights. Your well-being journey is our passion, and we want you with us every step of the way. Now, today's topic is a game changer, the 4 nuts you must include in your diet, and 4 you should steer clear of. We're keeping the tone light, the info professional, and the delivery engaging, so get comfortable, grab a cozy cup of tea, and let's get started. The power of walnuts for brain and heart health. When it comes to brain-boosting benefits and cardiovascular support, walnuts are in a league of their own. Imagine cracking open a walnut and unlocking not just its rich, buttery taste, but also a treasure trove of omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory compounds. Why walnuts shine for seniors? As we age, our brains need extra support to maintain cognitive functions like memory, focus, and clarity. Walnuts are one of the best plant-based sources of alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a type of omega-3 that the body can convert, albeit inefficiently, into key molecules for brain health. Studies published in peer-reviewed journals like the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging show that seniors who eat walnuts regularly exhibit better memory scores and reduced markers of inflammation compared to those who don't. On the heart front, walnuts help by improving endothelial function, the ability of blood vessels to dilate, and by lowering LDL cholesterol, the so-called bad cholesterol that tends to build up in arteries. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed that just a handful of walnuts per day can reduce LDL by up to 10% over several weeks. How to enjoy walnuts. Sprinkle crushed walnuts over your morning oatmeal or yogurt. Blend them into a creamy walnut pesto for whole grain toast. Snack on a small handful, about 7 halves, mid-afternoon for a sustained energy boost. Keep in mind that walnuts are calorie-dense, so a modest portion goes a long way. Pair them with fresh berries or sliced apple for a balanced snack that includes fiber, vitamins, and that all-important crunch. Almonds, the senior superfood for muscle and bone strength. Next up in our lineup of nutritional dynamos, almonds. These elegant nuts pack protein, calcium, vitamin E, and magnesium into every crunchy bite, making them superb allies for maintaining muscle mass and bone density. Muscle maintenance made easy. After age 65, preserving lean muscle mass becomes crucial not only for strength but also for metabolic health. Almonds offer about 6 grams of plant protein per ounce, comparable to a small serving of lean meat. Combine them with a little exercise, and you're well on your way to staving off age-related muscle loss, known as sarcopenia. Bone health brilliance. Bone mineral density naturally declines with age, especially for women after menopause. Almonds are one of the few nuts that contribute dietary calcium, about 75 milligrams per ounce, as well as magnesium, which works alongside calcium to support bone structure. Adding almonds to your diet can help tip the balance towards bone formation rather than breakdown. Versatile ways to incorporate almonds. Blend almond butter into your smoothie for a creamy texture and added nutrients. Use slivered almonds as a topping for roasted vegetables or stir fries. Whip up a quick trail mix with almonds, raisins, and a few dark chocolate chips for a heart-healthy, mood-boosting snack. Remember, the goal isn't just to munch on nuts mindlessly. Thoughtful pairing, like almonds with vitamin C-rich fruit, can enhance absorption of key minerals. Plus, little flavor twists keep things interesting, so you'll stick with the habit long term. That wraps up our first two superstar nuts: walnuts for brain and heart health, and almonds for muscle power and bone strength. Why some nuts can harm seniors. Not all nuts are created equal. While most varieties offer fantastic nutrients, a handful pose risks, especially for seniors with sensitive digestive systems, compromised kidney function, or certain allergies. The danger of salted and roasted cashews. Cashews often earn praise for their creamy texture and versatility in vegan cheeses and sauces. Unfortunately, the typical processing, soaking, roasting, salting, can turn them from healthful snack into nutritional pitfalls. High sodium trap. Many commercial cashew snacks deliver sodium well above daily recommendations. Excess salt contributes to hypertension, fluid retention, and higher strain on the heart and kidneys. For a senior aiming to manage blood pressure, even one handful of salted cashews can pack more than a third of the recommended sodium intake for the day. Oxalate overload. Cashews are naturally high in oxalates, compounds that can crystallize in the urinary tract and contribute to kidney stones. Seniors with a history of stones or reduced kidney function should avoid foods rich in oxalates. If your doctor has cautioned you about stone formation, it's safer to skip cashews altogether or only consume them under medical guidance. Hidden fats and additives. The oils used for roasting add unnecessary saturated fats, and many flavored cashew mixes introduce sugars, artificial flavors, or preservatives. These additives undermine the anti-inflammatory benefits you seek. Even unsalted, raw cashews contain less heart-healthy omega-3s than walnuts, so they don't justify the risk. Smart alternatives. If you crave that creamy cashew texture, reach instead for soaked almonds blended into a smooth nut milk. Or experiment with macadamia nuts. They provide a similar richness with fewer oxalates and more monounsaturated fats that support cardiovascular health. Why Brazil nuts can backfire for older adults. Brazil nuts stand out for their selenium content, an essential trace mineral involved in antioxidant defenses. Yet when selenium intake exceeds a safe threshold, toxicity becomes a real concern, particularly for seniors who might stack supplements on top of dietary sources. Selenium toxicity risk. Just one Brazil nut can deliver over 60 micrograms of selenium, more than 100% of the daily value. While adequate selenium supports thyroid function and immune response, too much leads to selenosis, characterized by hair loss, gastrointestinal upset, and neurological symptoms. Seniors on thyroid medication or with existing thyroid conditions face unpredictable interactions. Allergy and digestive sensitivity. Tree nut allergies can develop at any age, and Brazil nuts carry a higher incidence of allergic reactions compared to other varieties. Seniors often have more sensitive digestive tracts. The high fat content in Brazil nuts can trigger pancreatitis flare-ups or exacerbate gallbladder issues, leading to pain and discomfort. Inconsistent quality and contamination. Because most Brazil nuts come from wild harvests in the Amazon, quality control is inconsistent. Heavy metal contamination, particularly cadmium, has been documented in some batches. Given that seniors may accumulate toxins more readily, it's safer to eliminate this variable altogether. Better sources of selenium. Opt for small servings of tuna or sunflower seeds as more controlled, lower-risk ways to maintain healthy selenium levels. Fermented dairy products like yogurt also supply modest selenium without the overdose danger. Macadamias often enjoy a reputation as the rich nut, beloved for their buttery flavor and smooth mouthfeel. But for seniors, that richness can be deceptive. Extreme calorie density. Macadamias deliver about 200 calories per ounce, far exceeding other nuts. While seniors do need calories to maintain weight, packing too many in a single snack can lead to unwanted weight gain, worsen joint stress, and blood sugar spikes. Seniors with type 2 diabetes or mobility issues should monitor caloric intake carefully. Allergy cross-reactivity. Though true macadamia allergies are rare, cross-reactivity with other tree nuts can trigger unpredictable immune responses later in life. Seniors who have outgrown childhood nut tolerances risk unexpected anaphylaxis or skin reactions when introducing macadamias in their diet. Fat profile imbalance. Macadamias are rich in monounsaturated fats, but they lack the omega-3 diversity found in walnuts or chia seeds. Consuming macadamias in large quantities can skew your fat balance toward omega-9s, potentially reducing the beneficial anti-inflammatory effects you need for joint and cognitive health. Safer fat-rich options. If you love that smooth, rich texture, try olive oil marinated cheeses or a small portion of avocado blended into a spread. You'll get heart-healthy fats without the caloric landmine of endless macadamia snacking. The unseen dangers of pine nuts and pesto overuse. Pine nuts often lurk in pesto bowls, salad toppings, and gourmet snacks. Yet their mild flavor can disguise two serious issues for seniors. Pine mouth syndrome. A strange, bitter metallic taste known as pine mouth can emerge 48 to 72 hours after eating pine nuts, and linger for up to 2 weeks. For seniors already coping with taste and appetite changes, this unpleasant side effect can reduce overall food intake, risking malnutrition or medication interactions. Hidden oxidation and rancidity. Pine nuts contain high levels of polyunsaturated fats, which oxidize quickly if not stored correctly. Rancid fats produce harmful free radicals that exacerbate inflammation and cellular damage, exactly what seniors want to avoid. Unless you know the harvest date and storage conditions, pine nuts carry an unseen risk. Allergen caution. Tree nut allergy cross-reactivity also applies here. An adult-onset reaction can be severe, and pine nuts sometimes trigger symptoms even when other nuts are tolerated. Flavorful substitutes. For that pesto kick, swap sunflower seeds or hemp hearts into your basil blend. You'll get a satisfying texture without the taste syndrome or rancidity worries. Thank you so much for watching our deep dive into the 4 nuts you must never touch, and the 4 you should always welcome into your senior-friendly diet. I hope these insights empower you to snack smarter, protect your health, and enjoy more energy and vitality each day. If you found this video helpful, please hit subscribe, tap the notification bell, and give us a thumbs up. Share with your fellow seniors, friends, and family so they can make informed choices too. And drop a comment below. What surprises you most about these nut recommendations? We read every message and love tailoring future content to your questions. This video is for educational purposes and does not replace professional medical advice. Always consult your healthcare provider or a registered dietitian before making significant changes to your diet, especially if you have chronic conditions or take medications. Until next time, stay healthy, stay curious, and keep nourishing your golden years with smart, science-backed choices. Thanks for being part of the Senior Health Secrets community.